Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Gun and Saddle. I'm Pierce Lancaster.
And I'm Monty Edwards. And today we're out here at the Mallet Event Center in Lively Land, Texas for the Clovis horse sale. They're having their November futurity event today, going on Friday. There's lots of folks already set up here in the trade area. A lot of activity here. Lots of really good horses out here today. Nice day to get inside too, because that's one thing about the event center. You've got the climate controlled.
Right. It was pretty cold walking in here this morning.
We've been on both sides of this here because we've been here in the summer where we were coming in here to cool off. And
kidding.
Came in here to warm up. So anyway, if you get a chance, we'd encourage you to come on out. We've got our booth here. We've got a lot of good things going on. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But now we're going to let Pierce talk a little because he got a chance to do a pretty good interview here earlier.
Yeah, so the arena manager, Tracy Evans, stumbled by here earlier, and I was fortunate enough to stop her by the booth and get a couple questions with her.
That's good.
That was good.
Okay, and then now.
Hey guys, we're here with Tracy Evans. She's the arena manager here at the Mallet Event Center, and we're going to ask her a couple questions about what she does, what this event center has to offer, and we're really excited. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. You too.
So we'll start off. Just tell us about the facility and all the different unique things you'll have to offer here.
Okay. So I am the arena manager. Our arena here is heated and cooled. We have a stall facility. We can also host a wedding, quinceañera, county stock show. We can do anything here. Dog show, monster truck show.
Yeah, I've been here a couple of times. My little brother Calf Ropes, and he's been to a couple of UC events up here, and it's always a fun time coming up here. Of course, me living in Lubbock, it's nice to see him come and compete, in person. I don't get to do that too often anymore.
Right.
But so tell us a little bit about how this place came to be,
okay.
And kind of the background story behind it.
Okay. How it came about, it's a $15 million facility. It is county owned. So it got voted in, they got a bond passed, and that's how it began. It got its name. The Mallet Ranch was the biggest ranch in Hockley County. It's not actually on Mallet land.
Right, yeah.
It is, the Mallet Ranch was the biggest ranch in Hockley County, so that's where the name came about.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell us a little bit more about what makes the Mallet different than other event centers that would host events like this.
I would say that the people here at the Mallet is what really sets us apart. We go above and beyond here to give you an experience. When you come, we can host anything from a horse sale to a dog show to a monster truck show, like I said. But when you come here, I think you leave with a good experience. You've got clean bathrooms. You got a nice heated and cool facility to sit in that arena and watch. It's pretty unique. It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. We've enjoyed being here. We appreciate all that y'all do. Y'all do a really good job, and
appreciate it.
We're looking forward to coming back.
Yes, sir. We love having you.
Tracy Evans again, everybody. Thank you for coming on and taking time out of your busy day to talk with us for a little bit.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, please be sure to like and share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's one of the best ways that you can stay up to date on new listings and new activities that are going on with M. Edwards Realty Land.
And if you're watching this video on Facebook, be sure to like and share the video, as well as like and follow our page.
Thank you guys.
We'd like to thank Tracy again for taking time out of her busy day to come and talk with us. Man, they do a really good job here.
Yeah, they really do. They got a lot of hospitality in this place, and you walk in the door. I think a lot of times people are surprised at the type of facility that they've actually built here. Like she mentioned, I think she said a $15 million facility.
Yeah.
No doubt bringing all kinds of things into the community and into the county too. There's something going on here all the time.
Yeah, this is a really awesome place. I mean, just walking down the concourse here with all the vendors, all the food they have, man, they got good barbecue here. Even the concession stands got good nachos and everything, man. I'm all about it.
Well, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, the thing I would tell you is this is a unique horse sale because they have plenty of room for seating. If you're really not accustomed to going to these type of things and you want to kind of take a step back and just get comfortable with it, the way this is set up is really a good setup because you can come in and sit in the stands.
Right.
If you really want to get down in the action, you can get down in the floor around the buyers and the horses. We had my granddaughter here today, and she was able to get around a lot of horses and see some folks out. They've even got a spot here in the back where they've got these metal toys that the guy makes. I can't remember the name of that.
I saw
set
them
of
out
toys,
there.
but I mean, these are solid steel toys. They're horse trailers. They got a whole set of cattle working chutes. Just a really neat deal. Bring the kids out. They've got them out here so they can take a look at them, test them out.
Yeah.
All kinds of vendors in the big room back here. Also, you've got some saddles, bridles, bits, all kinds of neat stuff. So, another thing that has gone on while we've been here today, we were able to slow Steve down. He's always so busy during these sales. Steve Frisco, the auctioneer, one of the auctioneers, but he's been doing this for a really long time. Him and his family are real influential in helping put this event on for the Clovis Horse Sale. And he sat down with us, and we were able to do an interview with him. In that, he was able to tell us a lot about what's going on with this futurity event and the thing that's coming up next, which is something we're really excited to talk about, which will be us being a sponsor for the event coming up in February. So we're going to take a look and watch that interview, and then when we get through, we'll talk a little bit later about some of the other things we've got going on at this week. Hey guys, we're lucky to have time to get with Steve. He's always busy at these horse sales, but I grabbed him off the aisle and he agreed to talk to us for a little bit here on Gun and Saddle. Steve, tell us a little bit about what you got going on today.
Well, this weekend is our futurity weekend and horse sale. We have a 3-year-old futurity today that's going on right now. Consists of 3 events, a dry work, a cow work, and a steer stopping. And so that's for 3-year-olds. Those were purchased here as yearlings, and then they become part of the program, payment plan, all that kind of stuff. And so through all that, we developed a purse. I think this might be, don't quote me on it, but I think this is our 7th futurity.
Oh, wow.
And so it's turned into a good deal. Like the winner of this futurity today, the 3-year-old futurity will win $10,000. If you win a go-round or 2, you could have $11,000 or $12,000. So it's really a neat deal. It's really enhanced our yearling market.
Absolutely.
And so at this sale, we've got 250 head of horses tomorrow, and 110 of those are yearlings.
Oh, yeah.
So if you purchase a yearling in the calendar year from Clovis Horse Sales, you can nominate him, make him eligible for the futurity program. Then following this futurity, we'll have a 4-year-old futurity for team roping, heading and heeling, 2 events, 5,000 added to that event. The winner of the heading and the heeling will each receive, I think, $3,260 plus prizes.
Oh, wow.
And saddles and buckles and cowboy hats and
All kinds of good stuff.
ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to give away.
Well, one of the things that's been nice, I mean, this facility, since y'all moved into this, just makes this even better, doesn't it? I mean,
This is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, like today, the wind's blowing, just a nice, gentle West Texas 30-mile-an-hour breeze outside. And here we are in a climate control facility. The ground's good, facility's great. Best part about it is we can have you guys come now. We have this amazing facility where we have a trade show and vendors and like you guys. So
it's been fun to watch every time there's new people that are here, and this thing just continues to grow. I think people are really surprised if they haven't been out to the Mallet at what exactly is out here. I don't think people are expecting what they see when they get here.
Yeah,
So,
you just drive across the sand dunes and the prairie, and then all of a sudden here's this horse facility right in the middle of everything.
and I know you're busy, but another thing I wanted us to talk about for just a minute is just talk about what you have seen over the last few years with the horse and equine, or the equine industry and the equine disciplines in this area, specifically around Clovis and our area.
Well, we've seen, especially over here on the Texas side, we're a little less restricted and things during the COVID stuff. Everything came to Texas. We've seen a huge uptick in the demand for the horse,
Yes.
the Western way of life. You guys know it in the real estate business.
Absolutely.
There's a big, huge allurement to the Western way of life, and rightly so. In America today, if you're looking for a John Wayne or a hero in your life, the Western guys were the only ones. We kept having rodeos and we kept going to work. And when we got there, we kept flying our flag and praying to our God. And we just hadn't hardly give up on nothing. So I think everybody ought to buy a hat and a horse and a ranch and join the club. I mean, this is all.
Hey, I agree with you.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and the thing is, I was telling someone the other day, if you just want to get in touch with the Western culture that's here, this is a great place to come and just see everybody that's part of that comes together for these events.
And the nice thing about it here, Monty, this is real.
It is. It's not a show.
We put it on our cowboy hats. We know what the crud we're doing, and so this is real life for us out here. And so you get that kind of horse.
Yep.
You get that kind of customer. This is a great place to be and a great place to be in the equine industry.
Well, and that's something else that we've talked about too. You talked about the fact that there's some cowhands around here that really do put out one of the best products in the country.
Mm-hmm. We get name brand cowboys. We get name brand cowboy horses. They'll come riding in here bearing the Tongue River brand or the Matador brand or the Muleshoe brand or the 4-6s brand or the Wagner brand or the Dickens brand, or you just pick a spot and they're all here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not make-believe around here. You know, so.
Yeah, that's an interesting part of it that I think people sometimes don't realize. Another thing, before we let you go, I know next horse sale in February that's coming up, United Country, you mentioned us being here at the sale. We're going to be the event sponsor for this event that's coming up, and I'd like for you to tell folks a little bit about that. This is going to be the first time
this is going to be a new event.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We rearranged our whole schedule next year, so we moved our sales forward. So the second weekend in February, the 11th and 12th, will be our next sale here at the Mallet. You guys are the sponsor of the inaugural event of the CHS Cowboy Freestyle that's sponsored by United Country. And what we're going to do, I've got a guy hired, and I've got a pretty high up guy's been advising me. We're going to put a course, so to speak, of obstacles and things out in the arena. We're going to give each entry 5 minutes to do whatever you want to do on your horse. You can lay them down, stand on them, ride them over the bridge, lope around, whatever you want to do for 5 minutes. At the end of all that, all registered buyers are going to get to vote. Whether you're here or online, if you're a registered buyer, you get to vote. The highest selling horse that actually sells on Saturday with the most votes gets a check for $10,000 that you guys are going to help us with. So we're really glad you're here.
We're glad to be here.
But it's going to be a really cool event, a great place to buy a horse. Mm-hmm. We'll have some of the best guys in the country. We'll bring some very well-trained animals. They'll be able to show you some neat stuff that you just don't see every day and have a real opportunity to buy a quality product. And somebody's going to get paid well for their time.
That's
and then too, Monty, we'll have the regular catalog sale along with. We take 250 horses every time, so just want to throw that in there. That's not just
right, but that's the focal point, the new thing that's going on. And anytime you do something new like that, it's always just exciting. People are going to get experience.
Exciting and nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking for you guys, for sure. But and this has been a great experience for us. You know, I've been amazed how many different states are represented in the sale with buyers and sellers. But you guys have done a great job marketing this deal all over the country, and it's been really neat to watch how y'all put this thing on, because y'all do a great job.
And, got a lot of young help.
I've noticed that.
If you have a lot of young female help, you'll do really good.
That helps, because we're not great multitaskers. No, if you want to really see where the work goes on, it's right over here in that office.
Yes,
so, yeah, no doubt. Well, listen, I know you've got to get back to it. We sure appreciate it.
Hey,
thanks for joining us.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Hope the sale goes well tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Steve.
We good?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I nearly got you with that booby trap there.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about all the work that they've put into building this futurity event and how they started this several years ago, and Steve was talking about now that they've got, multiple years they've had horses that have come that were bought at this sale and then turned around and brought back to compete in the futurities with the 3-year-old futurity, and also going into the 4-year-old futurity around the roping events. That took a lot of foresight and planning, and it leads me to say that it's really exciting to get to be a part as an event sponsor, to be a part of them starting something new with this Cowboy Freestyle. This
Right,
is going to be
yeah.
a different angle, a different way to go with an event. And I think it's going to be really exciting to see how that goes. One of the things that's really cool is our brokerage, our office, in conjunction with the national office, came together, and we both came in as co-sponsors for that event. So, I think it's just a really neat deal when we've seen how being at this booth and being out here in this Western culture aligns so close with our specialty property group for equine.
Yeah.
We've got 2 racks here. If you happen to come out to the booth, and we'd encourage you to do it, where you can see just some premier equine properties that are listed by multiple United Country offices all over the country. And this is just tips the iceberg. We've actually got a whole lot more for people to look at. So, it's going to be a really exciting deal as we see, people coming and looking at these properties, asking us where they're from, and they're in multiple states, just like
all over the place.
Well, and we've got buyers from multiple states.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat when they come to the booth and they're looking and they say, "Are all these in Texas?" And we say, "Oh no,
All over the place.
They're all over the United States," and that's kind of the power that comes to them by working with United Country.
Exactly.
So anyway, Pierce, tell a little bit more about some of the other stuff we've got going on in our booth.
So yeah, here at our booth here, we've got a lot of goodies that we're giving away. We got koozies, we've got pins, we've got team roping gloves. I'm trying to look at everything, see if I make sure I don't miss anything. We even got bags for you to put them all in. We got the national catalog. How often do we come out with these?
I think that's printed 2 times a year, but the really interesting thing about this national catalog, and I'm going to get the year wrong on this while I'm on camera, but I believe they printed the first one of these, in 1928. I believe they were the first real estate company when the owner created this catalog to create a real estate catalog. And the original version of this catalog, is my understanding, is on display in the Smithsonian.
That's right.
So that's just a really cool story, and to see that we're still doing it. I mean, when you list with United Country, there's a chance that you could get your property listed. Each office gets to put a certain number of properties in this catalog that goes out nationally. Yeah. And, I think it just kind of says a lot, talks about the culture of our company, because we stayed our roots and really have a deep love for the history of real estate, rural America, the area where we work, and that's the thing. So tell them a little bit about some of the other things that we've got going on here at the booth.
So the big thing that we're doing this weekend is we have a raffle. You come over here and give us your name, a little bit of info, and you're going to enter to win. The main prize is a Gordy Alderson horse bit. We've done these before. They're really nice. The gentleman that won it last time had nothing but good to say about it, that he's been using it so far. We're also giving away a UC Ranch pocket knife, and I could firsthand tell you that's a pretty dang good knife. I was telling Monty earlier, I think it's a little too sharp sometimes, but
I'm reaching for mine.
I got mine.
Yeah, I'll show you mine. I got it.
Look, here you go.
I'm pretty proud
of
it.
It's a little flip knife.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah, careful. And then we're giving away a mug too, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got these Realty mug. This is actually mine full of coffee. But we're giving a new one. It hadn't been used yet. But
Don't mix them up.
And these are really nice. They'll sit in the car holders in the car, and not to mention they got the handle.
The handles are really cool.
And those are the second and third prize. So you get that Gordy Alderson bit. You can't really lose on any of those prizes.
No.
But most importantly, we just like for you to come out, come to our booth, come visit with us, look at these properties that we've got to offer, and enjoy the Clovis horse sale.
Yeah.
It really, if you haven't been out here before and you're in this area, I'd encourage you to take the family, bring them out. They got great concessions in here for folks, and they've got all kinds of trade shows. I mean, we're approaching the holidays, and you may be able to find a Christmas present or something else for someone in the family. Lots of things to do out here. So we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to plan on trying to hopefully get some folks in for some more interviews. Please come back and join us, and thank you for watching Gun and Saddle.